What's up, guys? It's Matt Kutcher here live with Carnival Cruise. Our guest today is the one and only Sam Hunt. Come on, people. We got Sam Hunt in the house. Sam, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good myself.
Awesome.
We're in Cozumel, Mexico. Had some tequila on the rocks last night. I think you did too.
Yeah, we had a little bit.
Yeah?
Ourselves.
You feeling okay today?
Underestimated the effects the day after.
You always do.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. So, oddly enough, I actually saw you for my first time at Stagecoach.
Yeah.
That was a few months ago.
Yeah.
That was a big show, huh?
Like top couple shows of the year for me, like in terms of just the experience for me personally. That was a blast. But the crowd was great. And I appreciate you bringing me.
I will say, I was there. That won me over. I've heard of you. I heard of your music, and I liked it. I didn't see you live yet. One specific thing I thought was unbelievable. You brought out pop musicians and rappers.
Yeah.
Tell them who your guests were.
Yeah, we had BB Rexa and G-Eazy. They had a big song together at the time. They're both awesome artists in their own right. And then after that, Snoop Dogg came out, which was
Did you guys hear that? Snoop Dogg came out.
Nuts. It was bananas. Yeah.
The entire, I mean, from I was in the very, very back. Fernando wasn't with me at the time. I was one of my buddy Justin. We were chilling there. The crowd exploded, and then did Snoop Dogg come out and perform? He performed one of his old songs.
He did like
I forgot which one it was.
Yeah, he did like this little mashup of a couple different, a few of his old songs. But he had this cool little flow where he went in and out of some of the ones that everybody knows, and then we came back out and did and we sort of ended it with a song called House Party that we do, and it all sort of tied together. But it was a cool little moment, not a little moment, a big moment.
It was a big moment.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was there, and it was awesome. So you performed great. I will see you again live. So that was awesome. Just my own personal story. You did great.
Thanks for being here, man. That was
so we got a few questions. We'll start with the ones that we have prepared for you.
Yeah.
So we know you're a big football player. How the heck did you go from doing football into music? That's like,
I don't know. It's not really the traditional route. Although in country music, I will say that's probably the genre of music that is closely tied to
tailgate football games.
To football and athletics and growing up in the South. So those worlds are a lot closer than you would think. But I was a huge music fan growing up. Never had any idea I had any potential to play or sing or write songs. But I don't know, I bought a guitar when I went off to college and thought I'd do it and figured out in my downtime as just as a hobby.
Yeah.
Fell in love with it.
That's great.
Anyway, just kind of went from there.
Aside from you actually starting to do music and write music, what was your breaking point? When were you like, I'm being recognized, I made it?
Yeah.
I know that you started as a songwriter, or you did do some songwriting.
Yeah.
Did you sell a song first, or place a song first?
Yeah, basically. I mean, the biggest break for me, I think, was getting a publishing deal, which was an opportunity to write songs every day, whether they be from other people or for a project, my future project. That was huge because I didn't have to work, and I was working odd jobs, and that was taking up a lot of time. Just paying rent was taking up so much time. I didn't have enough time to catch up because I was kind of behind the 8 ball as a musician, being new to it, and only having been playing the guitar for a few years.
Yeah.
So that helped me just work on music day and night and cover a lot of ground to catch up to kind of get where I needed to be. So that was the biggest thing for me, was just signing that publishing.
That is amazing. Well, congrats on that.
Thank you, man.
Favorite song you've ever written? Whether it's for you or another artist.
Yeah. I don't know. I would probably answer it differently if you asked me next week, but depending on what mood I'm in. There's a song though that called "Break Up in a Small Town" that was really hard to write, and it was an idea that I really related to, and I felt like needed to be. I wanted to just capture that idea the best I could, and it was difficult, and it took me several months to write this song. But I think because it was a tall task to write this song to the level it needed to be written, that after accomplishing that, I feel like it was fulfilling, and that's a song that's always kind of close to me because it was kind of a booger to write. Yeah.
Did that have to do with a personal experience, or loosely a personal experience, and you kind of
loosely personal experience. Right. Personally experiencing it myself, and also having friends who experience it. Just living in a small town.
Yeah.
That's just something that right off the bat you know about if you're from a small town. Even if you grow up in a bigger community, you run in small circles, you run into that problem. So that was something that it did hit close to home, but was just around it more than I maybe experienced it.
Awesome.
Personally.
Right on.
Yeah.
And let's talk about high school. What were you like in high school? Did you play football or start football in high school?
Yeah, I played football. I was into sports. I played baseball, football, basketball, and it was year round. And that was my life from 6 years old to 20, 21, 22.
Nice.
And I just dove headfirst into music and was as passionate about that as I had been about sports, my whole life.
That's great.
But I think music definitely opened me up a little bit. I sort of broke out of the stereotype I was living in, I think, as a football player, and then that was good for me, I think.
Yeah.
Long term, and so I'm pretty much the same guy I was before I ever picked up a guitar, but I think music definitely opened up a part of my personality that maybe I hadn't tapped into yet.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Music reaches a lot of people. It's super healing. It must feel amazing to be able to write music that gets people through their lives. People going through bad times, people going through good times. Yeah. Wedding songs, whatever. Like it's big, and that's awesome.
Thanks, man. Music has brought so much to my life as a fan that to think that I possibly could be bringing some of that same joy to people out there, the same joy that I got from music growing up is a pretty cool thing.
Well, I will tell you this much. I'll throw my roommate under the bus who's here. He plays Sam Hunt in the shower. That's his shower music. Awesome. I don't know what's going down there. I wake up and I walk by and I hear House Party and he's in the shower. And I'm like, hey, I can't hate it. It's a good song. But
yeah. Pushing a good mood, doesn't matter, man.
Speaking of roommate. Hey.
Speaking of roommate, hey Fernando, thank you. We have a question. We're starting to get questions from the viewers, you guys at home. So let's get to them. First question. Thanks, Fernando. Morgan M says, any updates on headlining, tour, or new music?
Yeah, I'm working on both. And a headlining tour sort of hinges on new music. So next year, we're trying to get out and do our own thing, but I do want to put out new music to support that tour. I'm kind of at that place where my first record's about top to bottom 45 minutes, so I need a little more time than that to do a full headlining show. Mm-hmm. So I'm working on writing new music now. So hopefully this spring I'll have a couple new songs out, and we'll have a tour set up for next year.
Cool, awesome.
Get back
Morgan M, did that answer the question? I think she says yes. I can't see her, but. Next question is from Rosie P. She wants to know, who is Sam's singing inspiration? Good question.
That is a good question. I'm inspired by so many great singers out there. People who are doing it now and people who were doing it, 30, 40 years ago that I still listen to. There's a guy named Marty Raven. There was this country band called Shenandoah back when I was growing up in the 90s. And I used to go see him play in this bluegrass band. He was in a bluegrass band post his Shenandoah career, and his voice, in terms of a vocalist and being inspired by vocalists, he is somebody who's always hit home with me. It's not necessarily a name that a lot of our audience would recognize, but it's somebody for me personally who has been a big influence on my career.
I mean, well, that was the question, and influence comes from anybody, whether it's someone who's massive or someone who's completely underground. Like, I've been inspired by so many artists that people don't know about, back in the day when I did music as well, and so that's cool, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. We have another question. This one is live from, this question is from Fernando from Cozumel. Is this from you? Hi, Sam, smiley face. All right, get out of here. It's not even a question. What are you doing? We got one more question from the audience. What's that?
From Emma.
So this one is from Emma. Thank you, Emma, for watching. Sam, what's your vacation drink of choice?
That's a good question. I spent a lot of time in Hawaii this summer, and the first I visited, I took 4 or 5 trips. I was going to see a girl there, and I never tried this drink until the last trip, but it was a Mai Tai, yeah. And I loved it. And maybe, I don't know if they're all the same or it's just unique to this specific bar or this hotel I was staying at, but it was delicious.
They're good.
So that's my new vacation drink.
See that?
It reminds me of the
guys can drink Mai Tais too, because I do and I love it.
Yeah, it's not the manliest drink.
It's not the manliest drink, but it's good. It's really tasty. Time to play a game. Thank you. Thanks for the cue, Fernando. Cool. So we got a game. It's called Speak Out. I don't know if you've seen this before. I actually got to watch Khloe Kardashian did this game, and it was hilarious. She could hardly get through it. I'm going to be doing her part. I'm going to be putting this. Let me explain how this works.
Yeah.
This will be our version. I'm going to put one of these mouth openers in my mouth. Is that what we're calling them? A mouth opener in my mouth. And then I'm going to read a cue card. It's going to be football related.
Okay.
I'm going to say the term or the word. Thank you. I'll show them. Bro. And then you have to guess what it is.
Okay.
And then
I'm going to guess what you're saying.
You got to guess what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Sounds entertaining.
This might get embarrassing. Let's check it out. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
There you
are. Okay. So I can't say. Okay, I can't say a lot of things. I just tried. Here we go. Did you see that card yet?
I haven't seen it.
All right, here we go. To the audience.
Get the close up.
And oh yeah, this is what's going on. Just so you know. All right. It's not the cutest thing. We got that. All right. Blue 42. Blue 42.
Blue 42.
Yes! Yeah! All right. You got it.
All right.
Okay. Hold on.
You helped me out with
This kind of hurts.
with the acting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I think I might be cheating.
All right, this one. No huddle offense.
No huddle offense.
These are easy. Do I just have a huge mouth and I can just do it? And just play this game?
You're helping me with your clues. Your
All right.
context clues.
All right. This one's good. This one hurt you hard because I can't say my S. Okay, here you go. Shotgun formation. Shotgun formation.
Okay, shotgun formation.
Sam Hunt is a legend. That's what
You're helping me out.
You guys ready for this? QE sneak.
QB sneak.
Guys, give it up for Sam. That's it. That's it.
4 for 4.
Jeez.
Let's do a hard one.
I can say touchdown so easy. I'm just throw that one out. Let's see. Okay. Let's just try this one.
Last one.
Last one. They're not that hard. Field goal. Field goal.
One more time.
Field goal. Last time. Field goal.
Oh, field goal.
Hey! That's it. He got it.
That's just a seagull.
It's
That's not
single.
football.
All right. Let me just go ahead and pop this.
Surprise,
All
surprise.
right. Thank you, Fernando. What's going on? We have a surprise. Turns out we have a guitar for a lucky viewer that has been selected at random. Did you guys hear that? One of you guys from tuning in gets a guitar, and it will be signed by Sam. That's pretty cool. Who's the lucky winner? Let's sign it first. Here we go. Lucky winner, you're watching your guitar be signed right now as we speak.
All right.
That's actually a good looking signature.
Does that work?
Have you ever had just a horrible signature and you felt bad? You're like, I just signed that.
Oh, most of the time, yeah. If I ever have to write any kind of note, my handwriting's terrible.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
just like I'm in kindergarten.
Well, check this out. Let me show you at home. Who's gonna take this guitar home? Signed by Sam Hunt. Maybe I'll have to have him sign mine too.
Good looking guitar.
Do we have a winner? We're looking up the time. We got a drum roll because it's coming up right now. Here we go. We got a drum roll. The audience participation, and the winner is Ann Nicholson. Ann. Can you say that? Wait, if we can't say it. Ann, here, let's.
It's an M.
Michelison.
Let me see.
Ann Michelison? Michelson?
MCHLASHION? Like that.
Yes. We will reach out.
Mickelson.
Yes.
Can I reach out to her?
And Mickelson, if that is your name in fact, we have you. We're going to reach out to you. You got your awesome guitar, played by Sam Hunt and tuned by me. Ooh, never mind. I'll tune it later. I'll tune it later for you. We didn't tune it yet.
Thanks,
Well, Sam, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you
I
guys for having
enjoyed
me.
talking
Thank you
to
guys
you.
for tuning in.
And you guys at home, thanks for watching. Another Carnival live session, and Sam's playing tonight, so I can't wait to see.
Okay, we'll have fun.
Cool. Guys, give it up for Sam.
Yeah.
Killed it.